Drug cartels have money, they have assault rifles, armored trucks, thousands of fighters. Some cartels even have better equipment than certain national armies. So why don't cartels become military superpowers? Why don't they dominate entire countries the same way professional militaries can? Because the most powerful weapon in war isn't money. It isn't guns. It's discipline. And discipline is something you cannot buy. As a Marine veteran, I saw firsthand how discipline is built from the ground up, and why that single factor separates professional soldiers from armed criminals. A lot of people think power in war comes down to equipment. Who has the most guns? Who has the most money? Who has the most fighters? And if that were true, drug cartels would be unstoppable. Cartels have billions of dollars. They buy military-grade rifles. They have armored vehicles. They recruit thousands of fighters. Some even use drones and heavy weapons. But having weapons doesn't make you a military force. Weapons without discipline are just chaos. When you join the United States Marine Corps, the first thing they break down is your individual ego. Boot camp isn't about shooting rifles right away. It's about building discipline. For 13 weeks straight, recruits wake up before sunrise. You run, you train, you get pushed mentally and physically every single day. Drill instructors yell, you get corrected constantly. Everything has a purpose. Even something as simple as marching. People joke about drill and ceremony, but it teaches something critical. Instant obedience to orders. Move together, think together, fight together. Because in combat, hesitation gets people killed. Another difference between professional soldiers and cartel fighters is motivation. In the military, you're trained to protect the person next to you. You fight for the Marine beside you. You fight for your unit. You fight for your country. That creates loyalty that money cannot buy. Cartels fighters are usually motivated by something else. Money, fear, or survival. Many of them are recruited young, sometimes kids straight off the street. Some receive very little training. They are handed weapons without years of structure that professional soldiers go through. That creates fighters, but not disciplined units. Another thing discipline creates is organization. A military operates like a machine. Every role is defined. Leadership structure exists for a reason. If a squad leader goes down, someone immediately steps up. If a commander falls, the chain of command continues. Orders flow, operations continue. Cartels don't operate like that. When cartel leadership gets taken out, the organization often fractures. Different groups start fighting each other. That's because discipline wasn't built into the system. In the military, you're trained for chaos. Combat training prepares you for situations where everything goes wrong. Communication fails, people get injured, plans fall apart, and yet the mission continues. The ability comes from thousands of hours of training and repetition. Cartel fighters often lack that structure. When things go bad, they rely on the instinct instead of disciplined training. And instinct alone is not enough in organized warfare. Discipline is the invisible weapon most people don't see. It's not flashy, it doesn't look impressive in a photo, but it's what allows military units to operate effectively under pressure. It's what allows soldiers to follow orders even when they're exhausted, scared, or facing danger. Discipline keeps units functioning. Without it, even the best weapons means nothing. This is why the US military remains one of the most powerful fighting forces in the world. It's not just the technology, it's not just the funding, it's the culture of discipline that gets built from day one, from boot camp to the battlefield And that culture is something you cannot buy with billions of dollars. It has to be built, forged, earned, and that's the difference between a professional military and armed criminals. If you enjoyed this breakdown, subscribe for more discussions about military strategy, geopolitics, and the realities of warfare. This is Political Grunt, and I'll see you in the next one.